Awakenings, and I'm back again with another motherfucking video. So collective, you guys definitely showed up and showed out. Okay, y'all definitely followed me on TikTok. I do now have granted access to go live. Thank you, y'all. Okay, but look, now my crazy self don't know how to connect it. I don't know. I don't know how to connect it. Okay, so it told me you can now monetize, you can now go live, you know, you done hit this milestone. I'm like, okay, that's what's up. Let me have it. Still don't know what the hell going on. So, you know, I have to download something. I have Windows. I don't know, y'all. I really truly just don't know. But I do like TikTok. I like the speed and the rate in which I'm growing on that platform a lot. So I would advise you guys to post there if you're thinking of building a brand, because it is a lot of rapid growth, and I mean daily. And I think that when you see those kind of returns, it's easier to motivate you to move in that direction ongoing. Okay, so definitely would suggest it. All right, I posted a lot on it already. What up, MG? I posted a lot of it already on there. So that is cool. I'm excited about that. All right, so let's get into y'all reading. Let me put all this info on here for you guys. I'm putting all the information on here. Sorry, y'all, for the long pause. Okay, so as you guys are coming in, please make sure you're hitting that fucking like button. Don't just roll up in here and act like you ain't got no goddamn manners, okay? All right, collective. I hope you guys are looking good, feeling good, and motherfucking smelling good. All right, so how does your person feel about you at this time? I've already been doing some TikTok videos with these cards already. And the sun is blazing, okay? And I just wanted to keep doing it. All right, my boyfriend is sleeping, and I hope that he can just stay in that slumber till about noon. And then when he wakes up, I'm gonna have to feed him. Okay, he's gonna be good and ready to play. All right, and I have to have the energy to do so. So collective, hey, go ahead and drop that beat. I know it, girl. I ain't even doing it because I copyrighted my song. I'm supposed to be able to use my song, and they haven't been able to let me use my song. So I haven't been playing it, which is pissing me the fuck off, because I could have just stayed underground, all right, and just kept playing my song and still getting all of my money here. So now my money is being split between here and fucking iTunes and all these fucking platforms and all this shit. And I'm like, okay, I don't know, but it's okay, but it's not okay. Okay. So because of that, I am gonna play my other new song, but it's kind of sad, you know what I'm saying? So I gotta play some backup songs and make some shit or do some shit. All right, so how does your person feel about you at this time? All right, this is anybody that's on your mind, baby. All right, also, if you guys want to get some cards of your own, it's $22.22 online. But if you want to get it offline, it's $55.55, and it's way more than 4 cards. Okay, you literally can ask whatever you want to, and then we can go from there. And I'll probably pick some money cards from you. And I've been wanting to do past life readings. So if you get one, you can use your $55.55 online for a past life reading. And what that is like the things or the people that you used to be in different lifetimes. Now, I was a witch. There was no, I definitely saw that. I also was a slave. I I don't see that. Okay. But I do have like this weird phobia of drowning, and I'm sure it has something to do with me getting pushed off of this boat. Okay. All right. So here we go. How does your person feel about you at this time? All right, right out the gate, I'm ascending. Okay, so how does this person feel? They feel like you are helping them gain consciousness. You're helping them have major epiphanies. You're helping them understand reality. You're helping them, just pay attention to things deeper. Make sure that they ask why, not just go off everything that you fucking say. Ascending is more so just understanding things that you didn't want to know the answer to before. Like, it was never important for you to know if Jesus' name was Jesus' name, because you just knew it was just somebody it was a good person to trust. But now you might be saying the wrong dang name. You know what I'm saying? It's just a lot of things that's coming out now. Now that you know who told you that person's name to begin with. Okay. By the end of the month. So by the end of the month, you will be in a huge ascension situation here, collective. You could live by a field of flowers that are pink here, okay? But by the end of this month, all right, you are going to be ascending, you and your person. So for some of you guys, if you're not and you have not met this person, y'all are actually about to be bumping into each other next month, okay? Which is really, really good, because both of you guys are lifting your consciousness. You went through a lot of trials and tribulations that y'all can overcome at this time, and this is allowing you guys to come together whole by yourself. Okay, this is allowing you guys to come together and understand what you want, and he understand what he wants, and she understand what she wants. All right, we also have I could lose myself in you in reverse, right? So this is somebody who knows who they are. They know what they want, and they're not coming to ask you to fill a void, okay? We need to move away from filling voids. Like, if you got a void, you need to stay inside until that void is filled. You don't need to be going out here trying to ask other people who have other traumas, other past issues with their mom and dad, other past issues with their relatives, okay, to try to solve problems for you, because you don't know what kind of demons and karmics they're carrying. Okay, when I say demons, I'm saying when you don't properly take care of your trauma as a child, you will pour it into alcohol, which will give you a spirit that you have attached to you. Now, a lot of people are sober. They don't have a weed attachment, an alcohol attachment. They don't have any of these different attachments. Now, weed is a little different because they use this as a spiritual practice, like ayahuasca and mushrooms and things of that nature, because it puts you in a euphoric state, and it allows you to open your mind to different dimensions that normally we can only see in 1%. Like, we only see 1% of the spectrum of light. So when you take these different whatever they are, you know what I'm saying, it opens up your mind in different ways, and it's in natural form. Now, has there been stuff done to these things? Absolutely. I mean, they talking about they spraying this and you got fake fruit, so absolutely, but at the same time, I'm talking about real vices: crack, cocaine, drugs, alcohol. All of these things harbor spirits, okay? Whoever this is, they don't want to be lost. They've overcome their trials and tribulations when it comes to those kind of things, and that's good, because you have too. That doesn't mean you can't have a glass of wine, or you can't go out, or you can have a good time. You can, okay, especially if you spend time alone with yourself and you're okay with that. You're in a great predicament to do that. Now, if you spend time with yourself alone and all you do is finish a bottle every night, you too may have a problem. Okay, so I just don't want to, I sometimes people just be running away with it. How you doing, Erica? How you doing? It's like, so not every night alcohol, bottle of wine every night, and you loving the Bible with the wine. Like, no. Okay. It says, I'm done pretending. All right. So whoever you're thinking about, whoever that's on your mind, they do want to be very authentic at this time. They don't want to, sugarcoat how they feel about you. They don't want to hold back any more emotions when it comes to you. This could be misplaced for some of you guys, but whoever this is, they're done pretending. They're done pretending like you weren't important, or they're done pretending like, this is not something that they want to have consistently in their life. All right, we have I lost you in reverse. Okay, so this person does feel like you've gotten to a place where you're over the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, time after time. This came up on the reel. It says, have I lost you? So this person does feel like this is the last straw. You know what I mean? But they do feel like, last time you said was the last straw, but you let them double back. You know what I'm saying? This also could be a job where this person be letting you go, and then, they call you back and you like, what the fuck? Like, I don't know. It's weird. But somebody does feel like you're gone for good. All right. So if that was the energy that you was putting out there, they received it. All right. We also have, can we work this out? All right. So this is somebody who constantly comes back and says they were wrong. Okay. And it's like they do a little bit of actions and you're like, okay. And then you be like, fuck that. Because then that's the same behavior. The moral of the story is, if the person keeps hurting you, it's a no. It's a no. Nothing's going to change. And you do have to pay attention to variables. Does this person live off you? Like, if you break up, do they have somewhere to go? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because this could be the real reason why you're getting this person keep coming back to you, keep doing this stupid ass shit. All right. So yeah, can we work this out? Be very careful about that. All right. Because you got to understand why people are being attached to you. I need to see you in reverse. Okay. So you don't even want to see this person. You could have blocked communication. You could be soon doing that. All right. But this person is going to be very aggressive, which could make you feel like they really want to be with you, but it could be stability that's being pulled away from them. All right. But this person needs to work on being whole, whoever this is. All right. The need to see you doesn't mean like, oh God, they're so into me. Like, no, they're not. They just don't want you to stop giving them whatever you're giving them. They need to make sure they can put you back on that leash again. And I don't think you need to be on the leash. Okay. This could be a dick leash, a pussy leash. I see you every 2 Thursdays leash. Whatever this leash is, it's not worth it, especially if it doesn't come with consistency, love, dedication, you not crying, you being able to plan stuff with this person on Friday night or Saturday night, you being able to text this person saying, hey, baby, you ain't got to post their arm. You can post their whole face. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you can't get those things, then nah, bro. Nah, we're not doing that. Okay, it says, when will I see you again? Okay. All right, so this person feels like you could disappear on them and they can never see you again, and that could really bother them. Okay. It says, I have trouble too. Yeah. So this person not talking about they got problems expressing themselves. And this here too, if you do, why you didn't have no problems expressing yourself when you pulled your dick out? Why you didn't have no problems expressing yourself when you put your vagina on the line, okay? And the reason why I'm saying these things is like, if people can't tell you how they feel, why would you lay in the bed with them? If they can't say, hey, man, I really love you, I care about you, before you open your legs, okay? Then you don't need to open your legs, okay? But if you open your legs and these people can't even be like, I'll let you hold $200, I'll let you hold $20, I'll whatever, then that's crazy, okay? Because you done gave this person your whole vessel and they won't even trust you with gum. So a lot of us need to really pay attention to who we're laying with, why we're laying with them, and harness that sexual energy. Because if you use that sexual energy and create, believe in yourself, design something, do something phenomenal, you would get a great return. But the more you deplete yourself by giving out with no return in, no build up, no physical, no mental, no spiritual, it's a free for all, and it's on you. Hey, Tracy. All right. So it says, I have trouble expressing myself. How? Some of you guys have done so many things with this person. And you like, really, nigga? This the time? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. And you got to put yourself first, by saying, no, I'm not finna do that. And if you can't articulate what it is, how it's going to be, and you know what I mean? Then bye. I'm not expressing myself physically until you can express yourself verbally. All right. It needs to be levels. All right. But they do want to see you again. All right. Now that you done got this brain upgrade, they do want to kick it with you again. But you could be off that shit now. You could be off that shit now. You like, nigga, I'm done. All right. It says, I've never met somebody like you in reverse. Okay. So you're going to be the one that got away. And I know y'all sick of that shit. You so sick of the one that got away. You like, Ashley, how many times I'm gonna get away? Okay, but one of these people gonna get you. I'm telling you, okay? All right, so I never met somebody like you. You are gonna leave a lasting impression on this person. You know what I mean? This person gonna be like, damn, bro, God, that was a real one. This person could stalk you from afar. This could have already started. This could start in the future. But you are gonna be the catalyst to make this person be better and do better. But this person is gonna always be looking for quality traits that you have in other people. All right, and that is gonna be their curse. That's gonna be their punishment. Okay, because when they had it, they abused it. It says, I hope you are doing well in reverse. This person don't, whatever you got going on, bruh, they wishing for the worst. It says, I hope you're doing well. This person might be like, I'm so glad you're doing, nah, bruh. Anything you got going on, they really thought you weren't going to have shit going on if you stop fucking with them. And they believed it. Okay, it was law in their life, okay? To the point where this person could have just jumped up and did something that was super spontaneous that made no fucking sense. But yeah, they don't hope you doing well, bruh. They really don't. They really hope you fucking up. They hope you fuck up with them so they know you a fuck up just like them. I don't know who this is, but that's a strange thing to say, okay? But yeah, whoever this is, they may have said they hope you doing well, but they don't. And this could be somebody who said some dirty ass shit when they left your ass. Like, you will never find a love as good as this. You like, oh, okay, bitch. You know, this is somebody who was rapping it when they left, okay? They was dissing and everything. Throwing shots. All right, let's see what we got here. It says, I'm trying my best to forgive. All right, so this person could be feeling like, oh, bitch, you got a grudge. Okay, they could be feeling like that. They could be feeling you feel like that. Okay, but you could be feeling like, I'm trying to find a place to see why. You know, we need to talk or communicate. Like, I'm trying to see why. I need to go out my way to be like, oh yeah, let's kick the shit. Like, I'm trying to see why. You know what I mean? I'm trying. Now, and you could be, but you don't see no way yet. You know what I'm saying? But you trying. You making the maps out in your head. You going back and forth in your dome. You know what I'm saying? Because at the same time, you do remember good times, but the way that you left it, how you was moving after you know, it was kind of like, oh, you might have to stand on that shit. Okay, so you are trying your best to forgive, you know, but it's like, damn, nigga, I ain't forget though. You feel me? Because niggas be acting like you forgot. You like, hold on, let me run it back. Okay, can you forgive me? So somebody's thinking like, okay, here we go, here you go, bringing up the past. How many had that said that to y'all collective? You can't never get over some old shit. You always bringing up some old shit. You know what I'm saying? You like, look, I ain't over the old shit. Some of y'all petty as hell, okay? Okay, so this person's thinking like, okay, can you forgive me though? Like, people make mistakes. Like the Bible says, turn the cheek. You know how people be always bringing up the book. I be like, man, gone, bro. Where was you at when you was doing the deed, nigga? All right. So it's like, can you forgive me? So somebody is like, bro, like, come on. All right. They in their head. They really want to be like, come on, bro. All right. Come on. People do shit. You know, I did fucked up shit before, okay? It says, why are you so damn beautiful? So somebody mad that you look good, you're keeping yourself up. And I tell you guys, keeping yourself up is a vibrational frequency. I don't give a fuck what you going through. Put some press sales on, okay? I don't give a fuck what you going to. Go to the dollar store. Get some polish. Do something, okay? I got to do something right now on my toes. I got to do something. But why are you so damn beautiful? Which just basically means your light radiates no matter your situation. You still shining bright, okay? And you got to do that because that's how you flip it out like a whole cake. Now, I know that every time everyone goes through something that's bad, that's really bad, you get an opportunity, you like, yes, a glimmer of hope. And right before the glimmer of hope, what happens? Something comes in and just gut punches your ass. You like, damn, bro, I thought we was going on a good page. And then the sun comes out again at the very last moment when you keep having a good time, when you keep that smile on your face, you know, when you don't fall in that slumber and something just helps you in the nick of time. Why this happens like this is annoying, bro. I'm so tired of the highs and the lows and the highs and the lows and the punch you in the stomach, then to come back with a win. I'm like, damn, bro, can we stay on a consistency with that? And that's what this is. When you consistently understand that the universe is going to have highs and lows, but you still got to come up cute. You still got to come up beat face. You still got to come up edge up straight. You still got to come up. And even if you got to do it at a low scale, you know what I'm saying? You still got to come up looking nice. You are halfway there. Because no matter if somebody has money or no money, once you have money one time, even if nobody don't know you have money, you look the part. People going to treat you right. People going to come out there, oh, I'll take it. I think that nigga got money. money. All because you look nice, you well groomed and good put together. That goes a long way, and it is a part of one of the spiritual laws, okay? So somebody thinks about just how damn beautiful you always look, how handsome you always look. It's like, God damn, bitch, I know you might not have no money, but you damn look like money. You smell like money, okay? It's crazy. Hi, I did get the yes or no questions, and I did get the text message, Tracy, so I will send those to you in a minute, okay? All right, so somebody just thinks about how you just so attractive, you just look so good, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, I don't understand why people be bringing that up. Nigga, that was always a given. When the fuck? You know, it was always a given, okay? Shit. It was you. It was you. All right. So whoever this is, they like, fuck, bro. You know, I'm gonna tell you the truth. This was sideways. They want to make it right. They all in their head about how they can fix it every day. You know, they looking on something like, damn, I want to make it right. Okay. They in their head about doing so. Somebody could have a blue car. Somebody thinks you're adorable too. They think you just check all the boxes, okay? So this is somebody who goes through, oh my God, you so cute, to, you know what, but you remember that shit he did, and that's what you need to stay at, okay? Because in retrograde, you could be in an internal battle, okay? But whoever this is, they do feel like they adore you, you're beautiful, but that's not enough, okay? It's not enough, because if it was, they would not cause you pain. They would not cause you to cry, all right? But, you know, whoever this is, they do feel like you're adorable. They do. They be on your page liking your shit, but it's like, you don't have enough good behavior, though. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what the fuck? All right. Yes. Look, I regret my behavior. I just said you do not have good behavior, though. Okay. Okay. So somebody does regret how they acted, how they fumbled, how they moved wrong. Okay. And they really regret that behavior when it came to you. I really want to go upstairs and put affirmations on while my boyfriend is sleeping, but I accidentally turned the TV off too quick. All right, I can feel you in reverse, okay? So whoever this is, they do feel like they don't got no connection to you. Like when they think about like, oh, do she got a soft spot? They don't feel that, okay? They just don't. All right, they feel like you real cold. And you a Scorpio, you can put this shield up high. Some of y'all Virgos, you can do it too. That cold wall sting, bro. It was it's like, what the fuck? I done got frostbite. It says you pull me up with happiness. Now this person realized that when they was really happy, your ass was the key element to that shit. And that's why it's so difficult. Like when this person was really low, they might not even told you what was going on, but when they got around you, you gave them inspiration. You gave them hope. You gave them brighter days. You just, you know, the shit that you gave, the words, you know, being there on the phone, on a call, on a text, on a FaceTime. It was just like, damn, you ain't really do shit, but you did so much, okay? And that's just because whoever they was with was ripping one in their ass. God damn, or this was you. You was getting the bare minimum, all right? So you was giving out a lot of love to this person, but this love was not even reciprocated to you, okay? And that's what y'all have to understand too. Shit gotta be balanced. You can't let somebody always call you when they going through a rough time. When you going through a rough time, you can't talk to them. Oh, man, I was at practice. You know what I'm saying? I was shitting on the toilet. My bad. Oh, I went to sleep for 9 hours. Nigga, you a goddamn lie. Okay, all right, but when they needed something, you was always there. You know what I'm saying? You filled them up with so much happiness and clarity and understanding. It's like, shit, all right? Is there a second chance? So this person feel like there is no second chance, all right? And it says, I'm somewhere, I somehow trust you, all right? So this person also feels like, you know, they really trust you and you don't trust this person at all. They didn't have good character the whole time during this whole fucking situation, okay? But now they realizing that you did have good character. You was always standing on 10, you know what I'm saying? And now they like, dang, you somebody I could trust, but they can't even talk to you. They can't even be your friend for half of these people, okay? But they realize like they really do wish they could be around you because they knew you solid. They know you solid. And this person, you had to be in this person's life because you had to teach them what solid looked like. They had been around a lot of people who weren't solid. And when you're around a lot of people who are just for themselves, you start to believe that a lot of people are like that, okay? And you start to become it. You know what I mean? So when you become who you are and it doesn't change who you are, you anchor in that energy for other people to be authentic and to walk into difficult situations and to know they're going to be straight. You know what I mean? A lot of people walk into difficult situations and they know they got to fuck their way out of it. And that's not true. You could walk into a difficult situation and know that God is inside of you, and the inspired actions that you are inspired to take, you can do them. And in remarkable ways, people will show up, they'll show out for you, and they'll help you. But if you go in saying, how many people can I jug? How many people can I manipulate? How many people can I get shit out of? You gonna get fucked up. You really are. It's gonna be sad, and you're gonna be like, why is the universe doing it to me? But it's because that's what the fuck you gave. You gave shitty ass contracts out. It says the thought of you makes me smile. All right. So when a person does think about you, they do smile and they love your laugh. All right. So whoever this is, they love the good times. They love hanging out. They love everything. Okay. You know, you make this person laugh. This person feels like you're really amazing. All right. It says, I don't want to be the reason you cry. All right. So this person is tired of you crying. And I really feel like this is you. You like, look, if this was good, it would feel good. You know, if this was good, I wouldn't have to do all this. Going through your phone, going through your shit, seeing what you're doing, why you're here, why you're not there. Like, if this was good, I would feel good, but you don't. So it's not, and it's draining. That is an energy vampire, okay? And if somebody really don't want you to cry, they wouldn't make you cry. You know what I'm saying? It's as simple as that. They would be like, I'm not finna say that to you because you don't deserve that. But people sometimes feel like you deserve to get your feelings hurt. They deserve to do that. And people who do it behind your back, they just want their cake and eat it too. They don't want to make you cry. That's why they're doing it behind your back and hiding it. But they also either need something from you, which is codependent behavior, or they want their cake and eat it too. All right. This person is also thinking you are all I ever wanted. So they're also feeling like when they did think about somebody long term, they wanted it to be you, but they could have like asked for too many second chances. Some of y'all never gave this person a second chance. You like, bitch, first is only. All right. You are amazing. All right. Somebody does feel like in multiple categories of your life, you be winning. Okay. They really do. They think like you're really amazing. You do a lot of cool things. Damn, it's a lot of thoughts, okay? When they were with you, for some of you guys, some of them are still with you, they do feel love. Based off the day-to-day things that you do to them, do for them, the activities that you line up for them, how you show up for them, how you be there and dedicated for them, they do that. But you might need to take that shit off the table, bruh. Sometimes you be doing so much to prove to somebody like, oh, look at me, I'm a winner. Stop it. You are a winner, but not for this person. This person is milking you. And if they're not giving you that same energy, devotion, and attention, you got to let this shit go. But this is how they feel, though. You know what I mean? And they don't get this love from everywhere else. But that doesn't mean that you shouldn't get what you want. Seeing you makes my day. So you still like looking at this person. You like they face and shit, how they be laid up on your motherfucking pillow and shit. Okay? And it makes your day. Vice versa. But they lay on other people's pillow, too. I'm just telling you, okay? It says, I never meant to hurt you in reverse. This person knew they was doing wrong and did it anyway. It came in reverse. All right. Now, you didn't have no intentions. You wanted to build. You wanted to grow. Okay. But they didn't want to build. They didn't want to grow. They didn't want nothing permanent. All right. And it says, I wish I could hold you tonight. So this person's still on some fuck shit during retrograde. So keep them legs closed, baby. Because they might hit you on that late night tip. All right. So somebody might hit you up and say, hey, man, what you doing tonight? Let's get some tacos. I knew it all along. You like, I knew you was coming. I knew you was coming this week, nigga. Okay. So whoever this is, you knew they was going to pop up. You knew it all along. Okay. They coming through. Other people that they smashed probably denied them. All right. Some people didn't. But some of these people just want to lay up with you, all right? But you need to say no, hell yeah, because you're not repeating the same cycles this time. You like, fuck this. What's going to change? I'm tired of that, okay? And then after it's over, you feel depleted and empty and you can't even get what you need. It says, I want to make it up to you. Look, I can't. This nigga coming in and talking about, can we check it? Oh my God. This is crazy. So, yeah, what you don't see coming is you deserve the best in reverse. If you go back to this, you're in another loop. All right, guys, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't go back to this loop, man. It ain't even worth it. First card you had out was I'm ascending. So stay on the ascension, bruh. Don't fall off. This person is coming towards you. Okay? You are ascending. You're seeing past that. And as you do that, guys, I'm telling y'all, new energy comes in. Better energy. Better people. All right? So, let's see what's coming towards the collective and when. What's coming towards the collective and when. Dang. Time is frozen. Y'all keep getting that 555. All right. So there is something that is at a standstill. Let's see what the hell this is. All right. There is something here, collected, that is at a standstill. There are major changes happening with this. What is at a standstill for the collective? Frozen in time. God damn. All right, so okay, so you something's going on with somebody that's crazy. All right. All right, so we got jealous friends out here. 555 could be significant. Somebody could be seeing 555. All right, but there's some jealous friends. Now, you actually have been a really good person. We got karmic up here in reverse, okay? Now, this could be Daisy Duke shorts. Somebody could have had on small baby shorts, a little baby tank top, a little baby shirt. Okay, but this is a karmic in reverse, all right? So there is a discord between you and somebody else. Now, the police is big. So you could have seen the police. You could have been around the police last night or something here. And then we have jealous friends. So you could be a divine feminine. And somebody could be saying you're a jealous friend. You're jealous, okay? And this could have happened over a wedding situation, all right? Whoever this was over drinking. This could be red stripe, okay? But we have jealous of friends. So there's some friends that are jealous of a situation, and this has something to do with a wedding, okay? Time is frozen here. There are some changes, and this has something to do with the divine feminine, all right? With the karmic here in reverse. There's something here with Daisy Duke shorts and long hair and the police, all right? Yesterday, it was a whole bunch of police on the road. I was like, what is going on? So in Atlanta, if you are in Atlanta, please let me know what was going on yesterday, all right? Because it was crazy. All right, so frozen in time, divine feminine. Okay, so all right, so there are people gossiping about something here, about the divine feminine. There are jealous friends here. These friends are jealous of something, and they're talking about something. This is going to be exposed. There's something here about a turkey sandwich and avocado. Can't make it up, swear to God. Okay, but something is changing. There's gossip here. There's jealous friends. All right, somebody's just not interested in sex. Somebody's thinking about how someone's not interested in having sex with them, and that could be really hurting their feelings. This is somebody who's been watching you, okay, and just keeping track of everything that you got going on, clocking your GPS in your every move. This also could be somebody that you got into an argument with a GPS about, but somebody is wondering why you're not interested in having sex all of a sudden, okay? And could be somebody who feels like they feel very detached, okay? This could be about the divine feminine. It's a lot of people gossiping about you. And you have somebody here that's saying that you're a jealous friend here, okay? Time is frozen here, so there are going to be some changes. This is somebody you know who's saying this shit about you. Yeah, and it's gonna be aggressive, okay? Because somebody's gonna talk to you, and when they do, you could be triggered, and you could be feeling like you're never wrong, or this person could be feeling like they're never wrong, okay? But you know, this person is thinking about how you feel like you're never wrong, and you were wrong, okay? And this is somebody that you know, all right? Somebody is wondering why someone's not interested in sex, and somebody's been tracking somebody's location. So, this is just weird. Like, somebody wants to have sex, but somebody's not interested in doing that. I don't know. That's weird. This is somebody you know that is going to cause the argument with someone. They're thinking about it, but this is somebody who feels like they're right. They're right about everything, and they're not right about everything, all right? And this is dealing with somebody that you know, all right? And also, there's jealousy at a wedding or fake friends, and they're gossiping about this. And this is the divine feminine. And this is going to get frozen in time, which means exposed or enlightened in some kind of way. Yeah, somebody's doing background checks on people, searching people's name, looking people up, going through shit, looking up names. I don't know what the fuck that's about. So somebody's doing background checks on people, trying to research people. And this is because there's another man in the picture or another woman in the picture. This person is also thinking about porn, all right? So somebody is strongly addicted to porn. Maybe it's very difficult for somebody to get off unless they watch porn or add porn, or somebody's just thinking about looking at porn to get off. Yeah, somebody is very materialistic. They got to spend every fucking dollar, every fucking dime that they have, okay? And they're thinking about that, all right? Also, marijuana is not helping somebody relax anymore. Somebody needs to get something a little stronger, okay? Be careful with that. Marijuana relaxed in reverse, okay? So somebody could be feeling like marijuana is just not doing it anymore. They need something a little stronger. Somebody is thinking about how somebody is very materialistic. They just want things all the time. Somebody is addicted to porn. The only way that they're able to have sex is unless you put on porn, which is making somebody feel uncomfortable. There is also another woman here, all right? So there is a new man or a new woman that a lot of people are thinking about, all right? There also here is background check. So somebody is researching your name collective, or you're researching somebody's name, trying to background shit, trying to check out who this person is and what they got going on. That's very weird when people do that. Also, somebody wants to tell you something, but they feel like you gonna get mad because they feel like you always right and you think you always right and you're not always right. Somebody that you know that clocks you or has a GPS on you or something like that, is going to tell you something or wants to tell you something, but they're scared because they feel like you're going to fight or get in an argument of some sort. It says not interested in sex. So somebody's thinking about, like, why are you not interested in having sex? What's going on with that? Collective, you could have been gossiping, okay? The divine feminine could have been gossiping and talking, which allowed people to have jealous friendships, or this person is feeling like you are a jealous friend. Frozen in time, 555. You can see a lot of changes in something here, all right? All right, this has something to do with a marriage. Somebody could be thinking about a marriage, all right? Yeah, so somebody could be snooping through people's business, snooping through emails, okay? And this has something to do with a marriage, okay? Somebody also needs marriage counseling. So there is somebody here who has been in a marriage for a long time, and it's not really working out. There's a lot of kinks in it that these two people are hiding, all right? And somebody could be going through somebody's phone and stuff like that. Even though they have access to it, they just double check it. There's a lot of changes that are happening. A marriage could be falling apart. Whew, somebody out here looking like a winner. So somebody feels like you look like a clown, okay? And they look like a winner, or whoever this is, you know, you don't look like a clown, which is making someone else look like a clown, all right? Now, the thing about it is your money is intact. So we got broke, low funds. So your money is doing really, really good. So things should not deplete you, all right? I have always tried to express certain things when I do things or tell you guys, right? So you're dating somebody and this is a new relationship and you're coming together, right? And it shouldn't be like, I'm going to sacrifice everything I have to make sure this relationship works. You know, it's not that. You have to have a relationship where it's equal. And a relationship is never going to be equal financially. It's never really going to be equal in many different ways. But equal just means that we're in it together and we're going to do our best. And we don't have any secrets, you know, amongst each other. And collective, you know, with this clown in reverse, you do have something here where someone is not going to embarrass you and y'all are going to be able to save money. All right. But somebody did something. They look like a clown and they're broke. They have no money and they did all of this, you know, to prove something. All right. This is somebody who watches you on fake profiles on social media. All right. But these cards are in reverse. So you look straight and you have savings, okay? You look straight and you're saving your money, so you don't have anything to worry about. But somebody is very depleted and they feel like a clown, okay? All right. And this is the other woman. This could be another woman or this could be another man. All right. So another man or another woman in this situation could feel that way because of you, collective. All right. And this is somebody who's comparing the old to the new. All right. So you could have a new model in your life, and whoever was your old model, they're comparing that shit. They're like, wow, for real? This is crazy. All right. Yeah, and this is somebody who's using more than weed to relax, okay? Fake friends are being exposed right now, all right? So if you are a fake friend, somebody put it up there. If people feel like you're a fake friend, whatever this is, you are being exposed. This could be somebody who has an afro, curly hair, a bob, I don't know, shit. They could have had cleavage out. They could have had a off-the-shoulder top on, brown hair, okay? But there are some fake friends being exposed. They feel like they've been masquerading, you know what I mean? And then we have prescription drugs. This person knew that. There's nobody here that is pregnant, okay? And no one did any black magic. But there are some things that are changing, and people are seeing things for what they truly are. Somebody not interested in having sex, which is bothering somebody, okay? Whew, frozen in time. All right. So this is all getting exposed in some kind of time frame. All right. It's just gonna be exposed. All right, let's go to the Kipper. All right. Hey, what's going on, Mika? Woo. All right, damn. All right, we got privileged woman, but she the upside right. So you could be somebody who makes a lot of money, or this could be somebody outside of you, but their money has been very funny. We got privileged lady in reverse, okay? So, you know, that's somebody who is not as privileged. They don't really have very nice things. The things that they do have, they destroy it, okay? So we are talking about somebody who may be very chaotic, all right? Or this could be somebody losing their status, all right? So you could be losing things or losing your status, or somebody outside of this is losing their status, okay? They feel like they're losing shit. What is going on with this privileged lady in reverse? This also could mean that somebody wants to expose the privileged lady, all right? You could be somebody that's on a high horse and somebody wants to expose you. All right, yeah, this is somebody, this is about a kid. So whoever this is about their child. Okay, they love their child and somebody wants to expose you. They could feel like you act like you're a privileged man or a privileged, or you got high status and something, but somebody is thinking about doing something really bad to you. All right, and they want to do this because of their child. They want to get back because of their child. Yeah. And this is also somebody who could be married, or there is a married couple that is thinking about you, or this also could mean somebody's getting married and they're thinking about having a child, okay? This also could mean as they get married to this new person, their old person is still thinking about them, all right? All right, but for some of you guys, there is a married couple that's thinking about you. It has something to do with their child, and somebody feels like you're not a privileged lady, like you're really not, okay? Somebody wants to expose that, or they're saying that, all right? They could be discussing this with their family, all right? So there could be a family thinking about you, talking about you, discussing you, and how you're not of privilege and you're falling from grace. I don't know what this is, yeah. And they feel like they about to be the court and the jury, all right? So whoever this is what they want to expose here. With judification, all right, they feel like you're just, you know, they just want to expose this, all right? They want to do this now. This has something to do with a house, all right, and saving, all right, wow, all right. So you have been saving. With thief here, you're a very honest person, but somebody's mad about your living situation. This is going to happen very soon. With judification, this also could mean somebody's living situation could be really fucked up. They may have nowhere to go, okay? Very soon they could be, you know, something could be coming up, but they could be saved right now, all right? With judification or something with the courts, there could be some kind of unexpected saving with a home, all right, that you didn't know, but this is a breakthrough in the courts or something that's going to open up a way for there to be some kind of new opportunity. You do have a family that is thinking about you, a married couple that is thinking about you, and a child that could be thinking about you. And with privileged lady here being reversed, all right, there could be someone discussing you, your family, your child, your family unit, your home, all of this stuff, and basically going around telling people that you've fallen from grace. All right. So you could have somebody going around telling people that you're falling from grace. You're failing your child, you're you're failing your home, all this to have a home. All right. And then not have it in order, because we have judification in reverse, which means you're not even doing things in your home in proper order, with judification. This is somebody who's judging you, collective. They judging everything that you got going on because it's not done under the courts, and it has something to do with your house or, rights to it or something. But you're saving, and they're about to see this in very soon, as well. And these people feel like you're not privileged. They feel like you falling from grace. So there's a lot of people in your motherfucking business, collective, okay? And they judging the shit out of you, all right? Ooh, great fortune. So these are people who are wishing on your motherfucking downfall, all right? With great fortune here. So these people could have had good fortune. These people could have had a lot of great things that was going to come towards them. But now it's not. This is all because somebody got together, or a lot of people got together. This could be somebody who is in the court system. Okay, this could be somebody who feels like they know the legal system would judge here in reverse, but they're not a judge, or they're not something here, but they know everything about the adjudication system. You know what I'm saying? And they would have had great fortune, but it was important for this person to take you down. Okay, with great fortune in reverse, this person is going to lose a lot fucking with you, or lose a lot coming against you in some kind of way. This is crazy shit. Damn. All right, this person is thinking about sending you a message. It's heavily on this person's mind, okay? But you're going to be working at that time. So when this person sends you a message, you could be at work, focusing on your craft or something here. And this person could try to call you or reach out to you or send you some kind of text or something that's going to happen here. All right, but this is a takedown. So somebody is plotting to take you down, collective, or you're a part of this plot. But whatever this is, I'm telling you guys, don't be a part of it, because the light is here. So this person has exposed everything that they said about the situation to the original source. You know what I mean? And with occupation, this person, even though they may have done that or shined light on things, they still did their job. They still followed through. Okay. But somebody is thinking about some kind of message that they got, and how this wasn't justice here, and they want to take down the privileged lady. All right. Yeah, and this is somebody who is going on a journey here, all right? This is a journey that you could work with this person on. This person could think about sending you messages, but this is somebody that you went on a trip with or did something with, because journey is on that side. Hey, how you guys doing? All right, yeah, and this is the main female. So this is somebody who is the main female. This person has a ring, or is official, or it is on deck, All right, this person could love roses as well. This person could have like antique furniture in their house, okay? But yeah, this is about the main female. The main female. Okay, so this main female now is only thinking about their official person. Okay, so whoever this is, they only thinking about they man or they woman or whoever the fuck this is. This is their main priority, and they just want balance. This something could be significant, because look, it say 2 2 2. So 2 2 2 could be very significant in this reading. But this person is official. All right, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people could be thinking about if this person was official or not for this main female. But with 2 2 2, this could be balanced. Okay, we got official person. This person could be up in their head right now about this main female and this journey. Okay, and then with this privileged lady in reverse, just different things with judification in court. So there's a lot of things that's on this official man's mind. Now this person could have lived in the military, worked in the military, lived by a military base, because it's sideways, not in the upright. It's really not official. This person also could have thought about going to the military. This person could wear a uniform to work. What's going on with this official person? Okay, they wondering if this is the path, this is the right path, but this person could see a lot of things that symbolize the right path. This official person, they think about, this person could be 35, but their pathway is really bright. Okay, and they are led by like animals and creatures and butterflies and things like that, and they think about that as well. They think about that if they're communicating with them. Yeah, because they did some kind of change here. All right, and they know that they did this with a good person. So we got false person here in reverse. So they did this with a good person. All right, but with false person in reverse, and it's like this, and it's staying like this, and I'm not even putting it up. There's something deceptive here about money with this 8 like this. you know, but it's not going to be bad. It's going to be good because it's upside down, which means a good person. And this could mean like a union that is going to be developed off of great finances. Okay. When other people thought that this was going to be a false match. Okay. But there's a lot of change that's coming in. There's a journey that's coming in as well. All right. Bottom of the deck, what you don't see coming is unexpected income. So collective, you got some unexpected income that's going to come to you, all right when you need it, all right? So you could be like, damn, I got a bill to pay. Exactly when you need it, this shit is going to be coming to you, and it's unexpected, so you don't know what's coming. So collective, if you are waiting on something and you feel like the world is against you with this privileged lady in reverse, bottom of the deck, what you don't see coming is that you have unexpected coins coming in, baby. All right, so don't you worry, you will be covered. All right, there is somebody here that got some extra funds and they want to give it to you, collective. Okay. All right, we was at the Kipper. If you are a tarot card reader and you've been wondering what cards I was using, that was the Kipper, okay? All right, so I'm going to do no contact. If you have not talked to your person, you don't know what's going on with them, you haven't talked to them, what's up, okay? All right, no contact. 555. If you guys want your own readings, you guys can get them. All right. You can get them online and offline. I put that in the description box. If you want them on live, it's only $22.22. But if you want it offline, it's $55.55. And you can ask like 4 questions if you want it offline. But in the 4 line, you need to put your phone number so I know where to send it. No contact. All right, so if you in no contact, this person love you. Your birthday could be on the 28th. Okay, you could be having $28 in your Cash App. Okay, but we got 28 love here. All right, so no contact. This person is actually having the clarity that they really love you. All right, and they care about you. Let me see what kind of animals this person could be seeing. All right, so if you're in no contact, somebody really feels like they love you. This could be somebody who has to watch you on a screen or from a distance here, because there's a painting here, and this man is doing a lot through this painting. It's like, nigga, what the hell? Okay. I always say that when I use those cards. I'm like, okay, but this is about love. All right, so this person could live close to the sea. It says, accept the situation as it is rather than fighting it for change. All right, so whoever this is, they really do love you in no contact, but they love you enough to just leave it alone. They don't really want to fight for no change. You know, they don't want to do much of that. Okay, Sydney, Australia is on my website. How out to Sydney, Australia? Look at me going global and shit. People all over TikTok like, who is this 1028 girl? Yes, find me. Okay, so whoever this is in no contact. They really do love you, but they're accepting the situation rather than fighting it. You know what I'm saying? Because somebody just feel like, shit, look like you happy anyway, you know? All right, let's see what the fuck's going on. No contact, just needed a guide where to fly. Just needed a guide to fly. All right, we got reconciliation. So this person has been thinking about how they do want to come to you and tell you how they want to make things right and fix things with you. And that's really, really good. It's been heavily on their mind. They've been trying to figure out a way that they can be really light and just, you know, flirt with you a little bit, or maybe slide in your DM or text you a message that say, hey, don't you hate those dumbass text messages? I know I do. All right. Then we have pay attention to red flags. So even though this person does miss you, right, and they do feel like what they have with you is love, they are not at the mental capacity to give you the real love that you deserve. They're not ready to reciprocate the energy and the dedication and the time that you would give them, okay? And that is why the universe is telling you to pay attention to the red flags that they have already presented to you in the past. Because even though they want to flirt with you, because maybe they want to touch you again, right? And they want to reconcile things, it's not enough. It's really not enough. You need to accept the situation for what it really is. All right. And if you see a whale, that's why. Now, some of you guys are caught up in the honeymoon phase. Like when it was the beginning, it was so cool. They was talking to me. They was getting back to me. Well, this person likes to chase. They like to hunt. All right. And most of the time men do that. And when you give into it and they give into it and they really like you, they're like, oh, I got to balance this out. I got to talk to some other bitches. I got to, you know, and you're like, why? Why would you talk this? Because they're immature. Somebody taught them that. That is stupid as fuck, okay? And you can't be the catalyst to make this person know better, okay? In no contact, how do they feel at this time? They do love you, but they're not mature enough to have this relationship, okay? They do think about the good times and they do want to reach out and flirt, but there's nothing else, okay? And yes, this person is in love. It says, I'm in love with you, but they don't have the mental capacity to give you what you need. That's why you're not getting consistency. That's why you're not getting calls back. You know, they may want to do it, but they're not doing it, okay? All right, so, you know, you got to always pay attention because, you know, when you got a job, and I know people like, how do you compare a job to love? Because, you know, you want that money. You want it so good that if this nigga say some shit to you, you going to do what you got to do. And if you love somebody, I'm not saying you sacrificing your integrity and dignity, because if you're doing that, you're not even in love. You're in some kind of dictatorship and you need to get out immediately. But if somebody love you, they going to call you back. If somebody going to love you, they going to show up. If somebody love you, they can hit you with a good morning text every day. It's going to be there. It says, I'm in love with you. I'm going to be doing that, all right? But somebody could be in love with you, but also holding back this bad relationship they had in 1948. And a lot of men do that. She cheated on me. But he was cheating on her thousands of times before that. But yet and still, they don't bring that up, okay? I have just watched this thing called Zach TV, and these niggas didn't even tell nobody that this nigga cheated on these people first. I'm like, what the hell is going on in this show? It says, I need to tell you the truth. So this person is like, look, if I come and tell you everything that happened, you can't keep asking me, well, when did you do it? And how did you do it? And did you do it at her house? Or like, and that's my thing. If you can't go through these serious conversations, collective, if you can't be this transparent as a man or a feminine energy, then you got to leave this person alone. Okay, because you're gonna always fight this infidelity that you once did. Okay, I know you feel like you need to tell this person the truth, but you should have always did it. There are a lot of ways to be in a relationship with somebody and be honest about everything that you do. And when you do that, you allow that person the choice to say, you know what, but that nigga always told me the truth. And you can respect that because you're the one deciding if you want to stay in that truth or find your own new truth, okay? Because all the truths are truths because we're all gods. All right, we have, I'm holding on to the memories of us. So this person doesn't want to let you go. They got pictures of you. They got texts. They reading them text messages. They reviewing this in no contact. They thinking about the old days, how you used to hit them up and run after them, and how they're so distant now, how they so far gone. You could be doing this damn shit. There's a lot of people in their head, okay? This person does think about how they want to smell you. So you can have their clothes, you can sniff their scent. But this person does feel like they want to hold you. You know, they want to spend time with you, all right? And this is something that's really important to them, all right? But they don't tell you, though. And when they do hold you, they're not going to give you consistency, guys. I'm just telling you, no contact. That this person ain't wired to right. All right. And the animal is a whale. So it says accept the situation as it is rather than fighting to change it. Saying, okay, maybe he going to be different. Maybe she going to be different. Maybe they going to move different. They're not. And we're in retrograde. So this just means bad behavior, trying that ass again. Anybody that's coming around you, they gonna still be on the turnip. They gonna still be on the fuck shit because we're still in retrograde. They really want to fuck you up. But life is really gonna hit these motherfuckers after August 11th. They're gonna be like, damn, what happened? Yeah, life settled in. You got to go. You got to move. You got to do something, okay? And you could have been seeing a manatee on TV, on a commercial, on somebody's sticker, okay? But that's one of the animals that's coming out in this reading, all right? It says, I hate seeing you with them. So somebody sees that you with somebody, and they hate that shit. That shit get on their nerves. They're like, oh, okay, so that's you now? So that's you? Like, yeah. Okay? So whoever this is, they hate seeing you out. They hate seeing you have fun and live your life. They hate that shit. It bothers them. This is somebody who recently seen a unicorn. It's okay. It says indulge in your creativity. So this is really somebody who needs to be focusing on creating what they want, building a brand, building whatever structural activities that they have in their dome. Okay. This is the time for you to be magical though. all right, and express yourself through some kind of artistic way, all right, while you're in no contact with this person. So sometimes, hey girl, how you doing? Sometimes you meet people and they hurt you, and after that you have a lot of inspired creation, a lot of inspired thought, and the universe used that person as a catalyst so you can harness that bad energy that you perceive to be bad, but and just channel it into creating, channel it into building what you actually want for yourself. And it was all because somebody hurt you, and it really does work. I don't know why people don't do it. It works so good. It's like pain makes a song, and pain makes a art shirt or something. Okay, you can do that. All right, and you can become a unicorn, a very unique creature right after no contact. All right, so what are the angel signs that this person can know that this reading is divinely orchestrated for them? All right, so you could be seeing 1919. This is just basically saying it is time for you to be on an independent type situation for yourself. All right, so that you can understand self-sufficiency. All right, and that's necessary for you at this time. All right, you are extraordinary, and you're capable in life and work, and you don't need to be afraid to take big risks to achieve your desires. Okay, a lot of you guys haven't been really tactful on this situation, basically seeing that it's kind of like a issue that's holding you back. So now that it's being revealed to you, you know what I mean, you're starting to see like, hell yeah, bruh, I do need to nip that in the bud, because it's probably holding me back in some kind of way. So you're really doubling down on something that you knew really wasn't serving you for real like that. All right, while you're in no contact. This person was generous with you, okay, and you were generous with this person, and that could be why you constantly want to, like, go back to that person or just be in that person's energy like that. All right, but don't get too caught up on that. All right. This person could love the number 24, or something could be significant about the number 24. All right. You are having a spiritual awakening. All right. The things that you hear are aligning with you, and that is why you're having this awakening. And the universe is arranging people, experiences, and all kinds of shit on your path to help you understand these numbers and give you a true understanding of what success is by waking you to fuck up and allowing you to know what you do deserve and what you don't want to take in anymore. Okay. And there's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, it's going to change some people, but it's okay. Okay. All right. So you do have some people that's coming into your life. 555. You need to be optimistic about these new friends. All right. Or these new energies, because they are going to be nourishing. Nourishing means they're going to give you major epiphanies that could change the platform of your life. How you think, how you move, how you breathe. Okay. And this is really good. You just need to be optimistic about all of this. Okay. All right. You are very unique, and a lot of people get mad about that because they don't embrace their unique behavior. They don't embrace their unique authenticity, and they're envious of you because you do. Don't worry about that. Keep creating. You got a lot of new ideas. You could be seeing 000 a lot, but you are one with the creator. Everybody is. And whatever ideas you have to believe that those ideas are your solution. You have to work them out. You have to do that. Nobody can take that from you. You are very unique, but some of you guys are telling yourself, I'm not unique. I'm not going to do anything. There's nothing cool and extraordinary about me. And that's true too. Whatever you tell yourself is fucking true. So a lot of us need to start telling ourselves the right shit, especially while we're in no contact with this person, because you have unicorn energy here. By seeing a unicorn, whatever it is, that's reminding you like, yo, you need to get on your shit. But if your mind is playing tricks on you by telling you you're not a creator, you're not unique, you need to get out of that shit, okay? You need to get out of your head, for real. Okay, collective, let's do new love. All right, so new love. Who do you love? Are you for sure? I do what I gotta do. All right, new love coming to the collective. What can they expect? All right, so new love coming towards the collective. What new love is coming towards the collective? All right, stop playing with it. The real deal, okay? So for new lovers, you got the real deal coming to you. This person know what you want, understands the assignment, and is willing to take it on. The real deal lets you feel loved, freedom, satisfaction, and being the real you, all right? So there is somebody that's coming towards you that really wants to give you that one-on-one attention, okay? That vibe that's necessary to keep the relationship alive, okay? And this is somebody that you could want to get married to or go to the altar with, okay? For some of you guys who want to do that, all right? So this is the real deal. Here we go. All right, so we have Spy. So this is somebody you're not going to have to go through their shit. Thank God Spy came out in reverse. Okay, so this is somebody that you're going to feel very open with. They going to share their code with you. They going to share their stuff with you, okay? Everything is going to be really good between you and this person with Spy here in reverse, okay? So this is going to be somebody that you don't have to hide shit from, all right? This is also somebody that's going to plan a luxurious honeymoon for you, okay? We got honeymoon phase, attending someone's wedding. All right, so some of y'all could have attended somebody's wedding and you're thinking about it. All right, this also could be, you know, you go to someone's wedding and you meet this person, okay? And this could be somebody that, you know, you really can be open up with, all right? So you can meet them at a wedding for some of you guys, all right? And this person's honeymoon, when y'all do get married, is going to be great, all right? It's going to be great. This person's going to plan a great-ass fucking vacation for you and this person. That's great. Hey, how you doing, King? All right. All right, so there is going to be a lot of people talking about it. Says someone has to tell you something. So somebody could come tell you something about your situation. Somebody could come tell you something about your partner. Somebody could tell you something, all right? They're going to confess something to you, collective, all right? And this has something to do with someone who is your real deal, all right? All right. They will be back. Expect to hear from them soon. Okay, so whoever this is, all right, while you are meeting your real deal, you may have some friend or lover leave you. Okay, so sometimes when people get married, you know, you lose a friend, you lose a lover, you know, you lose old friends that used to be friends and lovers. And it just happens that way, collective. You can't keep bringing on those situationship when you trying to focus on your new beginning. So somebody needs to go ahead and block these old woods and these old poom pooms, okay? They will be back, but that doesn't mean that you need to attract. You know what I'm saying? You need to block them, all right? So expect to hear from them soon. So somebody who you told, like, hey, leave me alone, I got something real here, they're going to be coming back, sending you a 4-page letter. And they enclosed it with a kiss. Okay, so somebody could be writing you a very long letter, even though you are with the real deal, but they want to express how they feel. Okay, so this could be very long. This could be extensive. You could receive this in the mail, all right? This could be an email, but somebody does want to write a very fucking long letter to you, all right? Yeah, this could be a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius, or they could be one that really don't like you out here. This person could be a narcissist, and this person says caution, find out more information. Don't overwork yourself. So this person is working double time to find shit about you. This is a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius. Whoever this is somebody who full of their stuff. They think everything about them. Like, bitch, that's about me. Nobody even gives a fuck about this person. No one is even thinking about this Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. But they are a narcissist, okay? And they feel like you hurt their feelings, okay? And they feel like it's wartime. They feel like it's danger zone. Whoever the hell this is, okay? But they need to find out more information before they overwhelm themselves, because they about to lose everything looking stupid or acting stupid. I don't know who this is. They just butted into the whole damn reading. This Gemini, Libra, Aquarius don't got nothing to do with this reading, y'all. All right. It says getting a new pet, giving a current pet more love, okay? So some of you guys could have recently got a pet and you think about it a lot, okay? Or some of you guys just really love your pets a lot. All right, but some of y'all are thinking about getting a new pet. Also, we got vacation. So if you get that pet, just make sure you got to pay for that motherfucker when you go on vacation. Because some of y'all need to understand, these pets need room and board and all kinds of shit. So if you thinking about getting a pet, Just know that's coming. All right. There is a vacation that is coming for you, collective, too. All right. So if you've been thinking about how you want to go on a vacation, one is going to be coming to you very soon, baby. All right. And you could be going on this vacation with a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn. All right. So you could be going on vacation with any of these signs, but you just need to be patient. Just a few more months, good things come to those who wait. So in a few more months, some things are going to come to you, collective. Just be patient, work really hard, do what you need to do, show up every day, but you are going to get the return that you need. It's just a few more months have to occur for you to get where you got to go, okay? Once this energy all the way settles into the planet, you guys are going to be seeing major fucking changes between this year and next year. But be patient. Being patient doesn't mean you don't have action steps. Your guardian angel tell you what to do. This is a lost loved one watches over you. You can smell their cologne. You can smell their perfume or even their scent, but they are guiding you to do things and activate different parts of you. But if you don't show up, if I don't come live, if I don't be here, you can't get the message. You know what I'm saying? So you too have to do your part when thought comes to you. You know what I'm saying? You too have to execute those things so that you can move better and be better. And they're guiding you to do that. Y'all know I'm not there telling you about 444 and 555 and 1111 and the Lion Gates portal. But once you tap into this energy and move through it and keep moving through it, you'll start to see that these codes do mean things. And like I always tell you, there's tons of books on these motherfuckers. It's not like it just came up out of nowhere. This book was written in let me see, I don't fucking know, but let me see if I can find one of the dates on here. I don't know. I don't see it right now, but this book is really good, and it talks about all the angel numbers and the ones that you see it that are frequent and the ones that you don't. And when I first got it, I just was obsessed with it because look, after a while you get so many different numbers and they all mean something. But the 888 means this is a very auspicious time to create financial support from the universe. Money is flowing in all directions. So that means you need to be ready. You need to be in place for the money to flow to you, for the money to get to you. And also, guys, if y'all are seeing 3-digit numbers, I will read them. So somebody put 555 in the comments. Let me go to 555 because I feel like when you can read what they're saying to you, you can move better. It says huge changes are rumbling throughout your entire life. To keep these signs at the highest possible course, be sure to keep your thoughts positive, stay centered in affirmations, okay? So you need to affirm over and over again, everything is going to work out for my greater good. Even if this is not the outcome, another outcome was sure to save me, okay? Also, if you've been seeing 333, you completely surrounded and protected in love and guided by beloved ascended masters, which basically means that you have a lot of angels that's staying here, rocking with you, helping you through this situation. You don't got to feel like you by yourself, even though you could be a single mom or a single dad or a single parent or just single altogether, okay? They're saying that there's people who are helping you. You just don't see them at this time. Now, if you also can be seeing 222, let me go there and tell you guys what it says for this book in 222. It says, trust that everything is working out exactly as it's supposed to, with divine blessings for everyone involved. Let go and have faith, okay? So that is also a truth as well. So if anybody else has been seeing any numbers that they want to ask about, just let me know. I know 999 has been heavily in the grid. I'm going to do that one as well, okay? But we also have, all right, 999. This is a message signifying completion of an important chapter in your life. And now it's time to get to work, all right? Without procrastination on your next chapter. This number is a sequence, is like an alarm clock ringing loudly in order to jolt you into working on your purpose, okay? So I have been seeing 999 a lot. And, you know, I have had this strong energy to hit this board, tackle TikTok, post, just be aggressive. Don't stop, you know, don't be distracted. Don't let anything throw you off your game. Be focused, be vigilant, okay? And I think that that is really good, all right? I think that energy is actually really true. Now we have 444. So if you're seeing that, it says there are angels. They're everywhere around you. You are completely loved, supported, and guided. by heavenly beings, and you have nothing to fear. Okay, so if you are seeing 444, that's what the fuck that means. All right, now if you've been seeing 111, let's get to that 111 one. All right, because these are the repetitive ones, and I think after they start talking to you like that, then they start breaking up the numbers to be different things. Okay, so it says this number brings you an urgent message that your thoughts are manifesting instantly. So keep your mindset focused upon your desires. Give any fear and thoughts to the heavens for transformation. So if you're thinking about, damn, this shit gonna be fucked up, like you gotta work on the mindset of that. You know what I mean? You gotta work on, because their strongest mindset is gonna overpower it. So that's why I always tell you guys to make sure that you are listening to audiobooks to keep correcting your brain process. Now, if you've been seeing 777, you are definitely on the right path in every area of your life. Stay balanced with spirituality, awareness, so that you can continue to move forward on this illuminated path. So you paying attention to the signs. The signs, okay? They're just basically saying keep going and you're on the right path. All right, collective, if anybody wants a reading, you guys can get them now. You can get 4 cards for $22.22. If you want it offline, it is $55.55. I have put all of that in the chat. I'm going to leave some time for y'all to do that. If y'all have angel numbers y'all want to ask about, you can. All right, I have no problems with that. This card does not belong over here. Okay. All right, I think I did mostly everything. No contact. Only thing I didn't do was maybe your... All right, yeah. So if you guys want me to do what's going on with your friends, I can do that for you guys. Just let me know and just put friends in the comment and I will handle it for you. Handle it for you, boo-boo. Oh, God. Oh, man. Ow. Ooh, I am tired a little. All right, guys. If you guys want a reading online, it's $22.22. 333 and 3 is my life path. I did 333, so you got to get that at the playback. But I didn't do number 3, so let me do number 3. Okay. All right. So number 3 is a master, ascended number. Ascended masters. So the ascended masters are helping you. Usually this means ascended masters you feel close to. For example, whoever it is your spiritual guidance. You know what I'm saying? If it's, whatever that spiritual figure is, that person is really close to you, and that's why you're seeing the number 3. But I did do number 3 already. Let me see what you all said. You said it's by Life Path 888. What book is this again? Oh, this is called Angel Numbers 101. And I'll just leave it there because y'all can order this on Amazon or whatever. But it's a great book. I got it a couple years back. And it really helped me to just maneuver after the numbers change to understand what they're saying. Now, let's say you're on social media and you see something in front of you. That doesn't mean that don't mean that too. You got to think about what you're thinking about when you're seeing the numbers. And it's super important that y'all understand that. When you're seeing the numbers, what are you thinking about? What is the message that's coming in at that time? Okay? So that you can really understand what the message is that the universe is trying to, jumpstart for you. Do y'all need any more angel numbers? Because if not, I'm going to get up out of here. I love you guys. Make sure y'all hit the like button. I will see y'all later. Bye, y'all.